Hello! This video will show you how to create a Get to Know You form for students that you can put into Google Classroom and use as a training tool to help them learn how to submit assignments like this in the future. To start this form, you'll want to go to forms.google.com. Then you can click on Start a New Form, and I would choose blank, but you could choose a fun color if you want. Change the title. And this is the file name, so you can find this in your Google Drive. So put something that you can find easily. And then the description's optional. If you don't type anything there, it'll just be blank. Okay, on to our first question. This should be your first question forever, unless it's anonymous. First name, and it will automatically just make it a short answer question. To add a new question, I click on that little plus on the right sidebar. And again, it just automatically went to short answer, but that's all the choices you've got. And click that little slider to make it required. New question. Obviously, any of these are optional for you. I like to do a class period or an instrument question so that I can sort them easily after I have all the responses. And this could be multiple choice, but I'm going to choose a drop down because that visually just looks a little bit neater and tidier. And all these questions so far are required because I want them to answer every single one of these. Okay, now since this is kind of a training deal for the students, I want to know that they can answer a question, which they kind of already proved that by putting their name, but that's okay. Then I want to make sure they also know how to upload a recording. So I would make this really simple. Have them record just something even with their voice so they don't have to worry about the content of the assignment and can only worry about the actual uploading of the recording. And then since this is the first time they're uploading a recording, give them some more directions here. So they're gonna, when they see the form, they'll see, click here to upload. So just make that really clear for them. Then for the type of question, you're going to choose File Upload. This is going to upload their files into your drive, which is fine, so click Continue. I want them only to do one file, and I'm going to make the maximum file size 1 GB because there's no way that it will actually be that. Then this is the settings for the whole form. I change that to 100 GB, or I'll change it to a terabyte if I have a huge class. But that's the maximum amount of files that can go into my Google Drive from this form. You can add lots of other kinds of questions. I like to use a getting to know you form to actually really do get to know them. So I would probably add other questions like, is there anything I need to know about you? What's your favorite color? When's your birthday? That kind of thing. You can easily move your questions around by clicking on those 6 little dots at the top of a question and just drag them where you want them. Change the theme. They have some in the library already, or you could just do a color or upload your own picture, whatever. Makes it a little more fun. And you can even change the font style. I think that one's too hard to read though. Okay, I've got all my questions the way that I want them. I've got a little star next to all of them, which means they're required. So I'm going to check out the settings with the little gear at the top right. I usually don't collect email address because then it usually prompts students to have to log in again. So I just take their name. And then unclick show link to submit another response because I don't want them submitting this over and over again. I just want them to do it once. And then you can do a custom confirmation message here. I always include go back to Google Classroom and click mark as done because then you as the teacher can tell that they've completed the assignment. Okay, I like to save so that I don't forget anything. This is just an option you have in the future if you want to make a quiz. You can actually make it self-grading, so that's what that little menu is. Let's preview our form here. Looks pretty good. There's that drop-down menu. And they can click Add File, and they can put it from their drive or upload it from their device. Okay, looks good. So if I want to share it now with my students, I'm going to click on the little link, send via a link, and shorten it just because it looks nicer. And then I'm going to copy this link and put it into my assignment in Google Classroom so that when they open up the assignment, they will be able to click on this link that will take them to the quiz. Or the form. It's not a quiz. Once they start responding, I can click on responses and see everything down here. Or I can click on that little create spreadsheet button and create a new spreadsheet that will be in my Google Drive. Or you can put it in a different spreadsheet. If you want to do all of your Google Forms for 1 week all in the same spreadsheet, you can add them like that. And then some advanced options there. You can get email notifications if you want to select that. And if you need to change where your responses go, like which sheet they go to, you can click on that. Select response destination. Now this button turns on and off the responses. So when you're done taking a grade for this, you can turn the assignment off. Okay, you're ready to go. Good luck.